Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Honey's low water content and acidic pH create an environment that prevents the growth of bacteria and other microorganisms. Giraffes have the same number of neck vertebrae as humans. Despite their long necks, giraffes have the same number of neck vertebrae, 7, as humans. Each vertebra is just much larger in giraffes, allowing for their impressive neck length. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. This unique circulatory system helps them efficiently distribute oxygen throughout their body and survive in various underwater conditions. Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than the building of the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramids of Giza were constructed around 4,500 years ago, while Cleopatra lived around 2,000 years ago. The Apollo 11 moon landing occurred in 1969, which is more recent in time than the construction of the pyramids was to Cleopatra's era. The world's largest desert is not sand. The largest desert in the world is the Antarctic desert. While many people associate deserts with vast sandy landscapes, a desert is defined by its low precipitation levels. Antarctica qualifies as a desert because it receives very little precipitation, primarily in the form of snow. The sport of basketball was invented by Dr. James Naismith in December 1891. He developed the game as a way to keep his students physically active during the cold winter months at the International YMCA Training School in Springfield, Massachusetts, USA. Naismith's initial idea was to create a less injury-prone version of football, soccer, that could be played indoors. He hung up a peach basket at each end of the gymnasium and created a set of 13 basic rules for the new game. The first game of basketball was played with a soccer ball and 2 teams of 9 players each. Over time, the sport evolved into the fast-paced and globally popular game we know today. Oldest recorded sport. Wrestling is considered one of the oldest sports in human history, with evidence of its existence dating back over 15,000 years. Ancient cave drawings and artifacts depict various forms of wrestling, highlighting its long-standing role in cultures around the world. Bananas are berries, strawberries aren't. Botanically speaking, bananas are considered berries because they develop from a single ovary. On the other hand, strawberries are not true berries, but rather aggregate fruits, as they develop from multiple ovaries. The world's smallest mammal, the bumblebee bat, Crassionycterus thonglongii, holds the title for being the world's smallest mammal. It's about the size of a large bumblebee, with a wingspan of around 5.7 inches, 14.5 centimeters. Diamonds can burn. Diamonds, despite being one of the hardest materials on Earth, can actually burn when exposed to high temperatures in the presence of oxygen. At around 1,652 degrees Fahrenheit, 900 degrees Celsius, they will oxidize and turn into carbon dioxide. And what interesting fact do you know?